Own a business, even if you start out working on it part-time. Remember we were talking about earlier, my trip I'm doing next year, my business trip to Nepal, so I can climb to base camp of Mount Everest. That's going to be a business trip, tax deduction. Own a business, even if you start out working part-time. You can apply all the other principles in this book and obtain wealth over time, but those who apply them in their own business become wealthier much more quickly. Why is that? Well, it's pretty straightforward. Your biggest expense in life is taxes. That's right. Your biggest expense in life is taxes. The more you can do to reduce your tax burden, the wealthier you can become. The faster you reduce your tax burden, the faster you become wealthy. It is virtually impossible to become wealthy or rich and pay full taxes, which is why our tax code is set up the way it is. See, our tax code is 99% how to reduce your taxes and only 1% on charging tax. Let me repeat that. Our tax code is 99% on how to reduce it. Now, there's lots of people that say crazy things. Like I was on a webinar the other day, and this guy said that our tax code had 300,000 pages to it. And that's just not true. The estimate's around 4,000 pages. So our current tax code is around 4,000 pages. Of those 4,000 pages, 40, it has to do with charging you tax. So literally 99.9% of our tax code that everybody talks about, all of these loopholes, 99.9% of the 4,000 pages is how to legally pay less taxes. And it's all for business owners. There's hardly anything in there for employees. So what do you need to do? You need to set up your own home-based business and work it part-time, work it full-time. It doesn't matter. A month or so ago, I met this lady with my daughter at an event, and her business is really simple. Really simple. She picks up dog poop. That's all she does. She picks up dog poop. In fact, she's got 18 brand new SUVs that she paid cash for because she doesn't understand the value of credit. She doesn't have any credit cards. She paid cash for her house, which is crazy. And she paid cash for these 18 SUVs. Think about that. 18 of them she paid cash. It's a good business picking up dog poop, right? You can have any business you want. Picking up dog poop. I have a business. I got lots of them. One of my business is selling, you ready for it? Selling chicken eggs. Free range. I can't say organic because I don't have the certification, but I have 24 chickens, of which 23 are hens, and they lay these beautiful, super delicious eggs that people pay me $5 a dozen for. Now, obviously, I'm not getting rich off my $5 a dozen eggs because I eat a lot of eggs. But it's my business. It is part of one of my businesses. So is raising cattle. Why would I do that? Because I want to write things off like a side-by-side, a Polaris Razor Turbo 4-door side-by-side. I want to write off my tractor. I want to write off the trailer. I want to write off the shop and depreciate it because that's about a $30,000 write off, just the depreciation. I want to write off portion of my property taxes because I can't write off property taxes anymore because of my income bracket. So I created a business called a farm. It's the Lambeth Family Farm, and it allows me to write things off. So that's just another example. And you guys can do anything here.